Hey, do you want help with boundaries? Great, because that's what I'm going to talk about. Today we're going to dive deep into the topic of setting boundaries with narcissistic people. Now, listen closely because this is actually going to apply to every area of your life. It's going to apply to your love life, your friendships, work relationships, and everything in between. Friends, family, you name it. And the key to boundaries is that we have to learn to stand up for ourselves and to let others know what to expect. We have to let them know how we want to be treated and what we won't put up with. And by the end of this video, we're going to be the boss of our own lives. And we're going to be like the CEO, the head honcho, the master boundary enforcer. That's going to be us. That's going to be our new label. Now, here's the secret about narcissists is they don't respect boundaries. They don't understand boundaries. And boundaries to them are just like speed bumps. It's going to be like these little annoyances. And you know what? That's actually a plus sign. That's actually a really good thing because with boundaries, we're going to annoy narcissists a little. So setting boundaries is all about like just drawing a line in the sand. You're just basically telling the world, it's like, hey, this is where I stand. This is where the line is, and I deserve respect. It's like having this emotional fortress that's just kind of built around you that's there to protect your happiness and your peace of mind. And when we set a boundary, what we're doing is we're telling narcissists what we will and what we won't accept and what we will and won't tolerate. It's a way for us to give narcissists a step-by-step guide on how to treat us. And here's the thing, if someone keeps crossing that boundary or disrespects us, there will be consequences because an undefended boundary isn't really a boundary at all, is it? So what we're going to learn today are some practical tips on how to use and set boundaries. And trust me, when you know how to do this, your life is going to get so much better. And if you haven't already, please like, share, follow, and to all my loyal subscribers who watch me regularly, thank you. Thank you so much. This means the world to me. And if you can, share your comments, share your likes. I'd love to read them. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're new to the Narcovery channel, welcome. This channel is all about leveling up our lives and overcoming narcissistic abuse. Now, one of the things that I talk about a lot on this channel is just self-love. And self-love, well, that's kind of like the secret sauce to just living your best life. And when we truly love ourselves, we become unstoppable, and no narcissist can take that away from us. We set standards on how we want to be treated and don't settle for less. It's like having a force field of self-respect around us. Because here's the thing, when you don't have love for yourself, we end up attaching to all the wrong people. And like these little sneaky manipulators, the narcissists, they are desperately trying to take us out, to bring us down, and to lower us to their level. But when we prioritize self-love, we set a clear message to the universe that we deserve nothing but respect. Now I'm going to talk about the power of self-talk and how it shapes our lives. And the reason I want to talk about that is because when we talk to ourselves in just a positive, self-loving, uplifting way, we actually become unstoppable. It's like having our own personal cheerleader inside our heads pushing us towards greatness and happiness. And it doesn't matter where we are in our life. The narcissists, they're actually the opposite of that. They want to keep us down. And what we want to do is learn to just shut down our own ears when a narcissist is attacking our self-esteem. Instead, what we end up doing is listening to our own self-positive talk. The self-talk that tells us that, those narcissists, they're phony people. They're not real. And what are they? They're like these little angry little child bullies. And sure, they have an adult body, but their brain still hasn't developed any much further than a child. And if a narcissist keeps pushing your boundaries, well, they just don't get to do that anymore. I hope you like this clip from my boundary video. The link to the full video is in the descriptions.